So what you want to do for Devise is first go to this Devise page, Plataforma Tech / Devise in GitHub. You will want to Rails generate device install, and then you want to do Rails generate device model. But before you do this generate device model, what you want to make sure is that if you already have a user with an email, right, which would be what you already have, you can check it by going to your schema. If you have a user with an email, right, what you want to do first is make sure that you remove the email before you do Rails generate device model. So what you will do, because this guy will generate a user with an email. So what you will need to do is you will need to say Rails generate migration, remove email from users, and say your email is a string, right? Which will give you this migration. And once you've done that, you can do Rails generate device user, which is actually just this Rails generate device, the model you want. So in this case, it will generate this device thing, migration, and then your user model will look like this. Wait, where's the user model? Let me just close all of these stupid things. Your user model should look like this, right? And then I said I wanted to add a confirmable, so I added this. Once you've added this, you will want to make sure that you change the migration somewhat, which is this one. And you'll want to, because it's confirmable, you will see that this will initially be commented out. You'll want to uncomment this, and then you will run rake db migrate. And this will install everything correctly, after which you can then, you will then see that your rake routes should have all of these things. And you guys already have your email set up right now, right? The mail trap env. So you shouldn't need to do anything else except for go into your initializers device.rb and make sure that this top one here, you change it to your email, the correct email. But even if you don't send this also, it should be okay, because look at this here. I didn't even change that stupid thing. It should work by default. Okay? After that, you will have a what time is it /users/sign up. If you already have a previous one like this, you might need to change your routes. So you might need to delete your older stuff. Oh, also, you can already now, before this you had some session helpers you created, right? You had helpers, you had something like, I'm sure you had something like a current user, a user logged in, right? Your current user, you can get rid of that definition. Your def current user, blah, blah, right? You can just get rid of the whole thing, because Devise gives you a current user. And then you have a def, something like current user logged in or something. Wherever you're using this, you change it to the Rails, to Devices user signed in. I think you can see that here. Current, there, this one. Use this user signed in helper, and then you can use the current helper. So wherever you're using user.signed in, which will most likely be in your, wherever you're doing this sign in, sign out thing. Where am I doing this? Oh, I don't have this now, do I? Layouts? Yeah, I don't have one. But basically, if you're doing a sign in, sign out at the top of your thingy, I'm guessing that's where you probably be doing a little check for whether user is signed in or not. And once you have that, you should be good. I think there's nothing else you need to do. What else do you need to do? You'll need to, make sure to stop and rerun your server, because right after you've installed the device, then you'll have to make sure it loads all of the device stuff. Otherwise, you'll get some weird errors. Other than that, nope, nothing else. Should be straightforward. So shall I just